Hey guys, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko with another short video on a vintage Pachinko machine. It should be pretty obvious to you that this is a slightly different setting. Actually down here in Simpsonville, South Carolina, where our son lives. It's a suburb of Greenville, South Carolina. Beautiful area down here. And of course, the first thing you're going to notice is his shop is pretty nice, but he just doesn't have that nice Pachinko light like I do. So again, kudos to my friend Rudy for making that for me. So this is a Model C, Nishijin Model C. Actually, I forgot to peek down in there. It's probably a 76 or a 77. That's when the Model Cs first started to come out. Now this one is interesting in the sense that it was started and all torn apart by my son. Got it all clean, did all of the woodwork, real nice, smooth cabinet. Got it very good looking, and then he started to rebuild it, and then for a while just sort of left it alone. And then last year when I came down to visit, excuse me, we finished rebuilding it, and the only thing it didn't have was it was missing a micro switch. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring a micro switch down, but at any rate, I was able to get a leaf switch and get it in the proper spot so that it does work on the machine. So this machine got a little bit of nick out of the formica, and there's a little chunk here out of the upper feed tray, but the rest of it is in real nice condition. Again, he does a great job on the wood. This is just smooth like a baby's butt. Most C's are missing this cover in here, but it really doesn't make any difference. And then this is the switch that I had to mount, so it looks kind of, it's functional. Doesn't look real good, but it's functional. There used to be a micro switch up in here. We just couldn't get that put back together. So this is the ball out. That's the jackpot. So when you load a C, this is kind of a C like this, and that's why they call them Model C. So when you get ready to load these, you want to make sure over here this is set like, now it's hard to describe. There's a piece that's this way, and when you do a ball dump, that piece goes like that. So you want to make sure before you put balls in, you just push down on this and that piece will just come back to being straight up and down. So when you do, and only do this with a few balls, put the balls in, they run right over into the jackpot chamber. If they come right out and fall on the floor, then you know this isn't set right. So put some in there, we get our little 12-volt supply in, and it will light the ball out light. There's not enough balls in the machine right now. So what's happening as I pour these in, not yet. There, that'll do it. We got enough in here so they have gone all the way down to the jackpot chamber, a double row. And there's a double row here in the lower feed. There's a double row in the turnaround, double row in the upper feed, and then the bulk of the balls is up here. So if you've got 500 balls, which I recommend, then you want to put 475 of them up in the upper hopper. And that ensures that the machine will have enough balls in it to run properly, okay? These you don't have to worry about resetting the, yeah, I take that back. You do have to worry about the seesaw. The seesaw is right here. It's this white piece of plastic right here. Not this one down here, but this one. And it tips like this, up and down. And you want to have it with the right side up, the left side down. You don't want to have it this way, because it'll start jamming balls on you. So you want to push that down, make sure that's down. So now you're ready to play. You want to have something that'll span across this and here, because that's where the balls drop out of the machine. In the parlors, they would have rolled down to a central collection point, but for home use, they're just going to fall out on your floor if you don't have a box to catch them. So notice the ball out light is not lit. take a handful of balls, throw them in front. I'm just going to take the rest of these and throw them in the upper hopper. So now we're ready to play, and you're just going to start playing by pressing the launch handle all the way down and just let it roll off your thumb. I'm going to put this back here to catch the balls. Okay. See if we can get a win. Now the object, of course, oh, there we go. So there's a win. So you got 14 balls that you're betting one of yours to win 14 of the parlors. The 14 just came out as a win. So, oh, there's another one. So what you're trying to do is launch the balls so that they lose momentum up in this area and come down through the center if possible. Coming down through the center attractions will usually open the tulips, and when the tulips are open, they're a much larger target than when they're closed. You can get a win in a closed tulip, but it's a lot nicer when you get a win, or if you can shoot into an open tulip, it's a much bigger target. So we'll just launch some balls and see what we do. Not having much luck, but keep in mind these machines were never set up for you to win. The parlors would win. But let's do this. I'll show you what happens when you drop some balls down in the center. They'll roll around and they will open the tulips. Let me see if I can get one on this side. That one opened the center. And that one opened them up there. So now that these tulips are open, we have a better shot at getting more wins, so we'll see what we can do. Oh, almost had it. So I don't have a lot of pachinko balls in this machine. The light came on saying there's not really enough in the hopper to continue to play, and if I launched a few more, the little wait flag would come down and it just wouldn't even launch balls. So that's your cue to, you can push this, run the balls down to the lower tray, scoop them out, put them back in until the light goes out, and then you can continue to play. So this is going to be a special machine. We're going to offer it at a special price of $750 plus the shipping. It does not have feet on it. I didn't bring any feet down with me, but if you buy the machine, I'll get your address and I will ship you the feet for the machine at no additional charge. Okay? So hope you like this one, and stay tuned.